What up, fam ski? This is your friendly neighborhood resident Portuguese thick boy from New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Eric Lima over here, telling you all you are watching yet another video episode from my secondary YouTube channel vlog, in which I present to you my sentimental thoughts come from my heart and soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from the mind and brain. This is EML77 TV episode number 936. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a wonderful... It's a beautiful Thursday morning. Could you believe this? You know, I never thought, I'll be honest with you, I never thought I would crank up my air conditioner in my car towards the end of October. It was that warm out. Trust me, a lot of, craziness happened in New England weather. It's been totally out there, crazy, and just, it's totally nuts out there. Had a good day at work. I had a good day at work. It wasn't bad at all. But one more day, folks. One more day of and another work week in the books after that. So that's going to be good. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm pumped up. And got a lot of ground to cover on the next episode after this one, because I have another online unboxing, number 30. Got another shirt. Came in today. And can't wait to show you what it is. I know what it is because I ordered it. But I want to show you guys out there, see if it is what I think it is. And then on the next episode of EML77 TV, on episode 937, a huge NXT recap from last night. Trust me on this one when I say this, it's huge. I mean, it's crazy. And let's just say that a lot's going down in last night's event. So, this is my this is my package that I got. Let's see what I got in here. Let's see if I can... Meanwhile, okay, I see where I can tear it up. Oh, what the H... let's see if it still works. Okay, good. I want to make sure the mouse still works. I'm going to knock off the mouse. Oh, boy. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a beautiful day. Okay, I got it now. Okay, excellent. Let's pull it out. It's a t-shirt, that I know. It's black and it's 4XL, that I know. And, got him. What? Almost, this is cool. This is totally cool. This is, Transformers Autobot Prowl. And it looks like the name's been printed on here, I think. I always sniff the shirts. I don't know why. So this is the shirt. It's like coffee. And this is the shirt right here. Autobot Prowl. Another Transformer shirt. Yep, it's Autobot Prowl, man. He's one of my favorite Autobots from back in the day. And a little story with this T-shirt. It brings me back memories because my father and I, when my father was single before he got married. Before he remarried in 1988, we were talking about early 80s, mid 80s. After I think it was the first year that I came back to live with him forever. After what happened with my biological mother up in New Hampshire, she used to live I used to live with her in New Hampshire before, and I wanted to go back home to New Bedford. But she said, my biological mother told me, couldn't afford it because it was a lot of money. But I wanted to go back home. I did not want to stay in New Hampshire. I hated it up there. So, but I wanted to be with my father again. And so, anyways, I think it was the first year that me and my father got back together as father and son. And a lot of my father's friends, especially when he used to work with at Sears Auto Center in Dartmouth, Mass. Even though he used to get invited over to Christmas parties. So a coworker of his, Tony Cardoza, invited me and my dad over to his house. And the cool thing is that he didn't live that far from my grandparents at the time. So I was like, okay, perfect. So went over to their house for Christmas Eve, and I was gifted with a Prowl, Transformers Prowl, just like this one over here. Just like this one over here. So I was gifted with this, not the shirt, but the actual figure. The actual toy figure in the Transformers box. Really, really cool. And I remember taking it out, learning how to play with it and all that, and it was really cool. Learn how to put the stickers on. It totally cool, awesome. And I'll never forget that day. It was pretty wild, and like I say, memories, old school memories, man. You know, I was talking to one. We have a mall walker has been walking around outside. He couldn't go in the mall before 11 o'clock because of the pandemic, and the majority of the mall walkers could be at high risk for COVID-19. So, so we don't open the doors for the mall walkers anymore. And that was one thing of the policy. So, anyways, so one of the male mall walkers, Danny, you know, we talked about old school stuff, and when I used to live in New Bedford, I lived in New Bedford, obviously, though. When I used to live in the West End of New Bedford, about 7 blocks away from Butwood Park, we used to have a variety store at the end of our street, and I used to go in there every Friday and all. And, you know, a lot of people, a lot of young folks don't realize how good they got it. A lot of young folks nowadays are spoiled. Very, very spoiled. With the technology that they have, they can have access to anything. They play games on their computer. While most of us adults use the computers for, you know, banking and all that, communication with people. You know, a lot of us, you know, sometimes I game a little bit on here, but, you know, communicate with friends, you know, creating stuff and everything else in between. I mean, it is what it is, you know. And I've always looked to, now, always, you know, people say, why you talk about your past? Why you don't? Listen, a lot of stuff, you know, there's some stuff in my past that has not been very good. But the majority of things that were part of my past were very good. Like some of the toys that, you know, were popular back then. I used to have an Etch-a-Sketch animator, the Mousetrap game, you know, all the shows that we watched back in the day. Like, you know, I played Remote Control. Remote Control was one of the 80s game shows of MTV, first non-musical show on MTV, you know. Forgive me here. And you know, like I said, some of the game shows I used to watch back in the day. The wrestling was huge back in the day as well. And it's, you know, a lot of you millennials don't get it. You know, you don't understand, and you don't understand how good you. Like I said, you got it, and then all of a sudden, just, you know, you get upset with us because we're old school. I'm old school, and in my ways of thinking and all that. And you know what, though, people have a problem with it. You know, I had to say this too. I get 2 words for you. That's too and bad. So it is sad that people act nasty, act disrespectful nowadays, and you know the way things are is just very, very awful. And I don't know what to do and how to do, and it is what it is. So this shirt does bring me back a lot of memories. I've always wanted a Prowl shirt, so it's one of the cool shirts. I bought it off eBay, and here it is. Unbelievable. I gotta tell you, it is a sad state of affairs that we live in, and you know, that's why I choose to be nostalgic, and I choose to remember the good old days, and remember the good times, the good memories I had, because a lot of our childhood's passing away and dying, and that's possibly the saddest thing ever in the world. And I know we want to move forward and move on and all that, but it is tough to do when with everything going around in our country and around our world. And you want to know what happened to the place that I used to live in, and to the country of America I used to live in, and what happened to that. And you know, politicians and everybody else, they changed a lot of rules and regulations, and it's really, really sad. And you know, I feel bad. But, you know, what can I do? You know, I can't go back and turn back the clock and everything else. And a lot of things have changed. We have, you know, sometimes parents have to raise their kids a little differently nowadays. And I was raised differently, obviously. And, you know, the one thing we can do is just try to move on and make the best that we can, make the most that we got, and think of the good things. Think positive and have faith. And yes, I know reality is it is real what's going on in the world. The thing is, I am well aware of what's going on right now, and that's what makes me even sadder. And, it makes me feel more depressed than anything else. That's why I want to think of the good things and think of the good thoughts, and think positive, and I think that's what keeps me going. And these internet trolls, like I said, they do whatever it takes to try to bring me down, because all they do is want attention, and they get, I understand they get annoyed about the way of my way of thinking and all. I get that, I understand that, but this is the way I choose my life. I'm not going to kowtow to what they want me to do, and that's the sad part about it is. But you know what? Whatever. I'm still here. I'm still standing in. And buying things like this off eBay or Amazon or any way just gives me good memories and goosebumps, and that's the way it is. So just the Transformers Proud shirt that came in today. Can't wait to wear it. It's going to be really exciting. So that's it. So that's all the time we have on this very special episode of great episode of EML77 TV. I'm yammering all over the place. 936 is complete. Like I said, the next episode, NXT recap from last night. Can't wait. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to cover the NXT UK recap on another episode after that because a lot of people, NXT UK has not been covered as much, and I like to cover that. And I'm not an actual wrestling reporter, even though I should be, but there's a lot to talk about. And I'm getting really excited, so I figured, people, my friend Bob Baskin came up with the idea, so I decided, well, I'm going to go with it, see what you got, all right? That's on the NXT recap on the next episode. A lot of things are happening and everything else, as you know. Upcoming this weekend, I'm going to do the Hell in a Cell PTW wrestling predictions, and we still got SmackDown FS1. But those, all my local friends who have FS1, it's 250. Channel 250 for FS1 because of the World Series, which is tied up in a game apiece. So it will be FS1 after that, and hopefully the World Series will end before next week. Or after somewhere next week. So it is. So it'll be something to behold, okay? So I am very excited about it, and about SmackDown tomorrow night. We'll see what happens. So that's all the time we have on the show. Again, episode 936 is complete, and I will see you in episode 937. Peace, God bless, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy it out there. It's beautiful.